Everybody's favorite new addition here to the scene, Daniel Baltazar!
I wasn't lying when I said that if I heard knocking on my door, I'd go Macaulay Culkin. Because I'm autistic. You know autistic people. The second we hear a knocking late at night, we automatically just look for anything that works as gears and just set up the whole house like it's Home Alone. Hell, we'll even raid our mom's hairspray cabinet or our sister's hairspray cabinet, get a lighter, light them motherfuckers on fire. Anyways, let's get into it. So as many of the comics have been talking about, Thanksgiving was this past week. Mine, it was all right. Can't really complain much. What I can complain about though is that I was relegated to the kids' table despite being 22.
You're a kid.
Hey, just because I have childlike hobbies does not mean that, by definition, I am a kid. In the eyes of the law, I am an adult. Like, if I get pulled over for drunk driving, they're not gonna say, "Oh, it's just a kid. He doesn't know any better." No, me showing my Lego collection, that's not gonna do anything. All that's gonna do is they're gonna see it and be like, okay, now we know what to seize for assets. Yeah, for some ass-backwards reason, Jello falling off my fork is what got me banned from the adult table. Because when I turned 18, I thought, all right, I'm gonna sit at the adult table for Thanksgiving this year. Yeah, that didn't happen. My dad said that if you have teen in your age, then yeah, you're sitting at the kids' table. So then when I turned 20, I was like, well, hey, look at this, bitch. My age don't have teen in it. I get to sit at the adult table. And so they decided to try it out, but then once that damned Jello fell off my fork, out. So I just decided to rebel. I'm like, no, I'm not sitting at the kids' table with all these brain-rotted brats. I'm gonna sit my ass at the counter. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm glad y'all are laughing because if this set bombs, this stage, I'm gonna see if the mic cord gets around there. I'm gonna just. All right, will it work? Hey, my body, my choice. It goes both ways. That's what always struck me as weird, especially when because hear me out on this, and maybe you'll agree with me on this. Ladies, you might agree with me on this. I think that if you wait for a guy to turn 18 and then you immediately take him to like a strip club, that's like the male version of waiting for a girl to turn 18 and then immediately ask for her OnlyFans link. Okay, I'll take that as confirmation. But yeah, speaking of my dad and Thanksgiving, as our guests were leaving, because we always host Thanksgiving, no joke there, but for some reason, even though I just got a job, like at the tail end of last month, all right, thanks for that. But anyways, my dad's already talking to me about getting a second job. It's like, Jesus, you couldn't even wait 2 weeks until I got this job? Not even 2 months before you started talking about getting a second job? Now, the more optimistic amidst you would probably say, like, oh, but he's just trying to help you get more money. Two things. One, optimists, for the most part, are retarded. And second, this isn't necessarily about money. Look, I've been unemployed for a year and a month. I've sat through countless job interviews, only to be told, like, I'll hear back in a couple days, only to either be left in the dark, I don't hear anything, or I get that automated, we chose somebody else. Show me who that more qualified motherfucker is. Because I said I have open availability. I was willing to sacrifice company just to get a job, and then I get told, oh no, we found somebody better. Bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the sitting at the counter thing for Thanksgiving. I'm just gonna end up by saying that I'm surprised Bobby didn't make a joke about this looking like a slave auction.
Yes. One more time for Daniel Baltazar.